Hello everyone, I am Sudhir Maurya. Today I am going to solve the problem of prime string which was asked in SHASTRA Coding Club Challenge. So let us see the question. So convert given string into a prime string. Prime string has a length which is a prime number and all prime indices of the string have a letter P. If length of the input string has a length which is not a prime number, then we have to add extra letters to the input string until it has a length which is a prime number. Extra letter should be A only and then the prime indices should be replaced with letter P. So let us understand the question first. So what we have to do is we have to convert if we have a given string we have to convert it into a prime string. Prime string is nothing but the string should have contain letters of prime number, and all the prime indices of the string will be of letter P. For example, if a b c d, this is the n is equal to 5, that is prime number is equal to 5. What we have to do is we have to replace the indices with letter P, that is a b. Here c will be replaced with P and d also will replace with P, and d will here only c. If we see 0, a is the 0th index, b is the 1 index, c is the second index. Second index means n prime number, and d is the third index. uh, that is also a prime number. So therefore we have to replace both the C and D with P and P, and D is not a prime number, so therefore D will be D. And if we have not given provided with a prime number string, let's say an example A B P D. This is a string which is not a prime number. If you count it, it will be 4 only. Then what we have to do is we have to add an extra letter A D B D A. We have to only add letter A only. It is mentioned here only in the question that we have to add extra letter should be A only. Then it will become n prime number. Then afterward we have to replace all indices with letter P. That is A, D, B will be replaced with P, and D also will replace with P, and A will remain as it is. If you see, B and D is a second position and third position, that is indices second and 3. Let us see the input format. So the first line of input denotes the number of test cases. Test cases is basically how many times the program will run. Second line of input will be the string. For the given string, there will be a prime string output. For each test cases, there will be a prime string output. If you see a sample input, that is 5, there are 5 test cases. If you see the first test case, A N M N E E, that is the number of letters is 6. That is a prime number. That is not a prime number. So what we have to do is we have to add an extra letter A in that. A N M N E E A. Then we have to replace all the prime indices with letter P. If we see A N, that is, and M is the second index, and also is the third index, that is 2 and 3, that is the prime indexes. So we have to replace P, we have to replace both them with P and P. If we see E is not a prime indices, it will remain as it is. E is a prime index, that is the fifth position. So we have to replace with P. And then, so let us see the solution for this problem. So I have written the solution with Python. So in the first line I have defined a function which checks the length of the string is prime or not. So if you see a def which is function defining in Python, which is the keyword in function defining in Python, the name of the function is prime. So in the first condition, it will check if n is less than equal to 1. If it is less than equal to 1, that is 0 or 1, it will return false because 0 or 1 is not a prime number. In the second condition, if n is less than equal to 3, in it, that is 2 or 3, that is n is less than equal to 3, that is 2 or 3, it is not a prime, it is a prime number. Therefore, it will return true. In the next condition, if n modulo by 2 is equal to 0 and or n modulo by 3 is equal to 0, because if we see, if the length of the string is divisible by 2 or divisible by 3, it will return false, because if it is divisible by 2 or 3, there it is not a prime number. Next is I is equal to 5, while I into I is less than equal to n. If we see I into I is 25, is less than equal to n, that is if it is greater than 25, it will check this. suppose n is equal to 25, then 25 module by I, that is 25 module by I is equal to 0, which is not a prime number, and it will check here n module by I plus 2, that is I plus 2 is 7. If we see n is 35, then 35 module by 7, that is 5, which is also not a prime number, therefore it will return false. So next it will add 6 to the I, because if you see after I is equal to 5, 7 is a prime number, and after 7 13 is a prime number. If you see we have already used 7 here, then what we have to check for 13, therefore we have added I is equal to 13, so it will return true. Next what we have to do is we have to convert a given string. uh, what we have to do is we have to replace the indices of the given string with letter P, or if the length of the string is not, we have to add an extra letter A, and then we have to replace with letter P. So the first line it will give us length of the input string, if length of the input string, and it will store into length. Then it will check this function. I have called this function here. It will check here. If it is prime, then the list the input will be stored in is as a list format in a result. Next, for I in range, what if it is a prime number, then we have to replace the what we say prime indices with letter P. Then what will happen here, for I in range, that is for I in range of length, basically if the length of the indices, it is checking here the indices of the length. If it is a prime number, then we have to replace P, and then after replacing we have to join it again. In this line, what happen if it is not a prime number, then we have to add an extra letter, that is A. We are adding an extra letter A in that, and we have to again store in it a list format. And then after adding A in that, it will become a prime number. Then what we have to do again, we have to apply a for loop in which it will check for I in range, for each indices. It will check if it is a prime number, then it will return then it will add P in it, and then we have to join in it. Here it is a common knowledge of getting test case by this computer. If you see int as input, taking test cases as input, and using for loop and printing the result. If we run this code successfully run, if you see each and every line has same. If you see this here, XLP. If you see XLA, it is a prime number. Then what we have to do, if we have to replace prime indices with letter P. A is replaced with P because A is at the second position. If you see L, Q, N, O, W, G, H, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, it is a prime number. So just we have to replace the prime indices with letter P. N and O are replaced with letter P, and G will be letter with P because G is at the fifth position. That is a odd number, prime number. So we have successfully executed. Just we have to submit it. The source code for this video will be available in C, C++, and Python in the description box below. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe ACET Shastra, and also follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn. Thank you so much.